Hola y bienvenidos al VGB's Podcast, episodio 80. You like the format change?
Sí, es español.
Yeah. I think you know more than Lotus does. Bam!
Could be.
Bam!
A person
Boom.
can speak to me in Spanish, and I can reply to them in English, which is not helpful for anybody. But that's where I'm at.
Yeah.
You can either get an English response from me right away or a Spanish response in about a minute. Depends on where you're going.
Yeah. A little kind of.
I think that is the only. I mean, like, I obviously just learned the language. Not, like, just learn the language, but, like, I think that's the only thing that I am, like, oh, technology, that's still one thing technology can do for us, is act as like, communication layer, like, translation layer.
Mm-hmm. Did you set that shit up in your AirPods?
I don't have those ones, unfortunately. Like, I would, but I don't have those ones.
I haven't tried it yet. I'd like to. Then I can go to the little halal shop and understand the ladies that work there.
Mm-hmm. And all of the ways that they're talking about you.
Here's the thing. This is what. Yeah, that's what I was about to say. This is what technology has done, right? Like, so beautiful, right? That we can understand. It's just like, the magic of talking shit in your own language.
Yeah. No,
we
for sure.
We have to hold on to that.
Yes, and I think there are spaces in conversations that, like, obviously I don't like. I wouldn't use it at the nail salon, for example.
Right.
That's not those conversations are not.
They're not for you. Mm-hmm.
They're not for me. Mm-hmm. But, like, if I was in a marketplace or whatever and I needed to interact with a person, I'd probably use it there.
You need to be like that Real Housewife who just learned Cantonese.
Oh yeah,
that's really good.
Yeah, that
seems hard though.
Cantonese is actually quite.
You only need a handful of words. It's fine.
Yeah, just a couple.
Just a couple.
Just a couple, and they're all the same.
Mm-hmm. They're all the same.
Because there's not multiple ways to say them.
By the way, welcome to the VGV's Podcast. I said it in Spanish, and I'm saying it in English. I'm one of your hosts, John Warren. With me are my forever co-hosts, Niki, the CEO of AOL.
Hey.
And a Lotus. Grim.
Hello. Grim week.
Grim week.
Yeah.
We're coming to you live on a Saturday afternoon, very different from our newer
Hey, while you figure out what the fuck's happening. Yeah, while you figure out what the fuck's happening to you, Jano is in my living room right now hanging out with my dog.
Why
so
don't
I
you
just
bring
wanted
him
to
in?
shout that out. Yeah, I can go get him.
Yeah, go get him.
No, I can't, because then he has to come into my room, and my room is a war zone.
Oh, it's a war zone?
Then you both have to be in the closet.
That's fine.
Yeah,
fine.
And we can't do that again. So
no, we can't do that again. Please tell Jan hello, and we're coming for the title. We're stealing every single one of Giant Bomb's subs in the new year.
Okay.
You can only subscribe to one, and we're going to win. So tell him that.
God, I hope so.
He's going to hear this. He doesn't listen to the show.
He doesn't
Hi,
listen
Jan.
to the show.
Listen, we're coming straight off the heels of the Game Awards, which I watched, and Lotus didn't. And
no, I didn't.
And
and I attended. What the fuck?
And you attended. You looked great, by the way.
Thank you.
Which, by the way, can I just say something? Like, I just want to say something real quick, just because so a few weeks ago, someone in the Hive was like, well, "You should talk shit about each other," or whatever, whatever that was. And no, they were like,
no, that's definitely what it was.
You should have an episode where you should all fucking be angry at each other. And I was like, yeah, no.
And they said it just like that.
They said it just like that. And here's the thing, though, Niki, is that I get your fit checks only from your fucking Instagram. You don't send me that shit ahead of time.
Well, it's because...
No, but I don't feel like a real friend when I find it on Instagram and I find how good you look, and then it's like, oh, so I'm not close enough to you to get a fit
add
check
everyone
or
on your
like that.
Insta to the close friends, and then John will feel better about it.
I feel better about it.
So
probably.
here's what happened with this one specifically. A, I will loop you in. B, the
and you got your nails done, and you had your like, it's fucking bullshit
The nails
that I
are
don't
good.
find
Can we
out
get
about
a little
this stuff.
like pivot to see the because they're like iridescent.
Like,
they're
I'm
3D.
just some simp on the outside looking in, and not your friend.
Okay, listen,
I just want to know those
I'll
things.
Loop,
you know
John,
what I mean?
I'll start looping you in.
Okay,
But
thank you. Good
with
Lord.
the outfit specifically, they made me go to work.
Oh, what do you mean?
Like, I had to go to my job.
Well, I understand that, but what does that have to do
And then
with
I
it?
left, so I didn't have like my normal cycle of get ready and take
Oh, sure, you
picture
didn't
of
have that.
outfit
Sure.
was highly constricted. And then I got in the lift from my house to the Game Awards, and I was like, okay, now it is time for me to be on my phone and do all of this work. But then I I talked to my Uber driver for the 35 minutes or however long it was about city planning. And which was a delightful conversation, but then I wasn't on my phone at all while I was in the car. And then I had to walk into the venue. So I just want to, on that one specifically, the beat by beat was busted. But moving forward, John, you'll get the JPEGs, I promise.
Okay, all right, that's good. That's great. That's all I want. That's all I ever wanted. God. Lotus on Armadillo today, which is very exciting.
This was yesterday, but yeah.
That's very exciting.
I actually saw 2 armadillos, but I didn't get the other one on camera.
2 Mandillo.
2 armadillo.
2 Armadillo.
Are they mammals?
Yeah,
Yes.
they are in fact mammals.
They're just rats, right?
What could
Yeah.
they have been if they
Lizard.
weren't mammals? Oh, lizard?
Like I almost said
thought
like
they
a
were
rhino, but I
lizard?
was thinking of a dinosaur.
That's amazing.
Whatever dinosaur it is, that's basically a fucking rhino, but it's a lizard.
Yeah, but I was like, for a second, I was like,
just
could be lizard, but no, it's
armor-plated
mammal.
mammal.
Yeah. Why more guys don't have more mammal have armor?
It only helps so much, I think.
I was about to say, I love armadillos so much, but their armor doesn't do jack shit. It's one of the weirdest things that I've like. It's like they've evolved into being like, hey, like check this out. Look at what we've evolved into. Truck destroys it.
Yeah,
and puts
that's
it
the
out.
thing. Their armor is
man.
great against like a fox or
A
like a small
fox.
coyote. However, especially in Texas, most people who've seen an armadillo have seen roadkill and not alive ones because they're really not good at being in the road. Most animals aren't, but armadillos are like uniquely bad at being in the road.
Poor babies.
I
Yeah,
know.
no, they're so sweet.
So I guess the answer is that it makes them real slow.
It makes them slow.
I would bowl one of those guys.
Oh, are
real
you
good.
kidding me?
That'd
Absolutely.
be so fun.
And they'd like it, I think.
You think they'd like it, or you think
Can
they'd
they?
be like?
They can't move when they're in the ball. Can
No,
they?
because
No.
legs in ball. But also, I
Leg
don't
in
think
ball.
9-bands, which are the Texas ones, I don't think they really ball too much.
They don't ball too much. They don't.
It's
ball
the
so
other.
much
It's the weird little hairy ones that go into ball.
that they go in the yeah.
They
I
should
mean, they curl up,
evolve
but
to
not ball.
roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Figure out some sort of momentum while they're rolled up.
Figure out some kind of synergy with somebody. There's got to be an animal that wants to bowl or wants to ball.
Yeah.
There's gotta be. There's got to be. Yeah. So we're coming off the heels of the Game Awards, and it was God. I mean, just honestly, just a fucking wreck, a fucking miserable. Fucking
I know
wreck.
they're
Honest
long.
to God, I hated every moment of it. I spent the time in watching it with Liv. Liv, thank you so much for being a trooper. You were on and funny the entire time. I loved that. If you had not been on and funny, it would have been fucking miserable for everyone to watch because I was not having a good time watching any of that. Miss Piggy showed up with like a bad voice actress and also admitted she fucked Jeff Keighley. That's crazy.
I think this is because I saw a lot of people talking specifically about this and nothing else. I think
Crazy.
so many people love the Muppets. This is a lot of people's first encounter with the new Muppets, which are really
Yeah, the
bad.
new Muppets are bad. The new
Because
Muppets are bad.
like Statler and Waldorf were at the Game Awards last year, 2 years ago, and they had I think 2 good jokes out of the 10 that they attempted, and so people believed that they were funny still because they go, oh, they made fun of Jeff Keighley. Hideo Kojima, his best friend. Does Jeff know that? Tee hee hoo ha ha.
Best friend.
One good joke.
Good joke.
People believe that the Muppets have been good for the past 14 years, which they haven't.
It's not true. They haven't been.
Pretty
Did
tough.
you watch that show? I didn't watch
the
that
2011 Muppets?
Yeah, that was like on at the same time as Modern Family or whatever. Was it good?
I loved that show. I
hated
really
that
did
show.
like it.
Yeah.
I really did like it. I will concede that it was not good. But I liked it a lot. I think the reason I liked it so much is that I like it when they try to make the Muppets people. Like they give them the same agency and rights as people, which is use them as characters.
Yeah,
Right. It's the Muppets by way of The Office for anyone who doesn't know.
Yes. And like, listen, that if you don't like The Office, then you're not going to like this. But I, at the time, liked The Office.
I'm not
really like
big
Parks
on The
and Rec,
Office.
but-
I'm not big on The
Anyway,
Office,
I thought it
and
was
for
good.
me, the issue, their personalities got changed to Office characters. And
Yes.
so I was like, who are these people? And the humor went to Office humor, and I'm like, it's fine, but it's not the Muppets. So
It's not the
I was
Muppets.
kind of like, what's the
I
point?
am trying so fucking hard to get a JPEG to show up on the screen, but I can't do it, so I have to now do this. Can someone
I'll
pop
put it up.
this?
Okay, yeah. So you did send me this JPEG, sure. Would you like
Just
to
for the
describe
listener,
what we're seeing there?
Yeah, just for the listener at home, it is the person who plays Miss Piggy. Sorry, Miss Piggy's not real. It's the person that plays Miss Piggy sitting on a rolling thing, and his hand is in Miss Piggy, and then they're about to do this segment. Here's what I'll say. I didn't like seeing this.
Okay.
I didn't like.
You didn't like seeing the actor.
No,
It's
I
not
didn't.
ideal.
The illusion of the Muppets is, I think, really important. And I think it was kind of shattered for me, both like contextually because of the things that they were making the Muppets say and the fact that they were at the Game Awards. And that I could see that Rolf is two guys.
Rolf is two guys.
You could try a little.
Hey, Nikki, is that you coming from you?
Yeah, it's over
The
now.
honks. Interesting. What was that? What was going on? Do you think?
Someone in the alarm
Okay, got it.
to the parking lot.
Anyway, Rolf, two guys, huh?
Rolf is two guys. Well, because Rolf was talking and on the piano, so
And
they
on
had
the
to have
piano.
someone doing the talking.
Wait, so
and
someone is actually playing the piano? It's not just like piped in.
So my understanding was
That would be
the
crazy.
piano was
Hey,
fake.
do you understand how crazy that would be?
No.
If someone was like, someone's like, "You're Rolf's hands." Okay, now it's time. All right, get your feet under there.
Play
and
the
do
shoot
pedals.
piano.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
no, the piano itself was
The
fake.
piano's
but the
also
hands...
a puppet, if you think about it.
Whoa.
Whoa,
Being puppeted by a
playing it
puppet.
Lotus, that's
strings.
so true.
Whoa. Ain't got no strings on me.
Ain't got no strings
Wow.
on me, just piano strings up inside the piano.
Damn. Yeah, Rolf is two guys. There was the hands person and then the head and mouth person. But then Rolf's like body is very long to cover both people. That part was interesting, but again, I just didn't like the illusion was shattered for me, and I didn't like it.
Yeah. What illusion was shattered for you specifically? Just
That
That
they're
the
there's
people.
one
Muppet, that
guy?
they're people.
Oh, that they're
Yeah.
people. I got you. Okay, I got you.
They could have tried a little harder to hide. Some of it's inevitable for sure, but we can't even
but this
make them
gets-
wear like a turtleneck or something.
No, okay, so this
Like anything.
You could at
No,
least have
anything.
some active camo that like
Yes.
disguises you
Like
in the whole
so-
thing.
anything.
Like a
or
like a
liter-
fucking
or build
Splinter
a
Cell
fucking
suit.
box.
Yeah,
like
sure.
One of my big complaints with, because this is the first time I've been to this show, is that it is
Was
a
it
show.
really? I thought you would.
I'm also
ducked in
surprised
there
about that.
before.
Mm-mm.
Huh.
Oh.
Okay.
I'd
Okay.
never been.
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
Even last year when Giant Bomb and GameSpot did it, I didn't go inside. We did the pre-show, and I
you
didn't
did the
go
pre-show,
inside.
And you didn't go inside. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, got it. Pre-show is sponsored by who? Don't say it. It's fine.
I literally don't even remember. Who was it sponsored by?
Was there a big sandwich?
I don't remember either.
Well, yes, there was a big sandwich, but that wasn't sponsored content.
Oh.
Yeah.
What was it, like the Navy?
Who the fuck was it sponsored by? Because this year it was presented by Microsoft Copilot. Anyway.
It was sponsored by Copilot?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's who it was presented by this year. Anyway, I went in, and it is a show that does not care that there are people at it.
Mm-hmm.
Like it is the fact that people are there are incidental to the fact that you are in there. They are only in service of you watching it at home, which is so fine, but not again, which has been the refrain that we've had on this and many other shows about what an award show is, which is not what this is. It's just not how it works. So because there were no concessions made to the fact that there are people in the audience, you get situations where like you're watching the Muppets come to life in ways that are like not protected, like, and that feels whack and bad as a viewer.
You gotta protect the kayfabe, brother. gotta protect the Muppet kayfabe, brother.
I do think there is some layer of like it's an indictment on like Disney's handling of the Muppets that they
Niki,
don't care.
Honest to God, I do agree with you that they like, even if they had like honest to God, like a fucking tent of curtains or whatever surrounding someone, it would still just look like some sort of like Studio Ghibli like creature manning a puppet or whatever. It's like something shrouding
and literally anything, and it's an indictment on like Disney's handling of the property, and also an indictment of Monsieur Keeley's planning of the thing, which is that like he doesn't give a shit about.
Because if any of us run that event, which we never will, for very many reasons, it shouldn't exist in the first place. It's fine. But it's like if they show up and it's like, here's our plan. This is Chet. Chet's just going to be, his hand is straight up Piggy's ass, and we're going to bring him on stage. I'd be like, no.
Yeah,
what?
No, you're not.
Like,
what?
I'm going to protect you, brother. Like, what's like? No, we have to hide this. Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But yeah. So yeah, I mean, otherwise, obviously, it was a great show. Had a great time. Lots of great announcements.
I could tell it was a great show because I did my not the Game Awards stream.
Yeah.
And after approximately 3.5 hours, I was like, okay, so I guess they're probably done by now.
Nope.
No.
Yeah, and then I went to look at the stream to see, and the orchestra had just started. And I could really tell it was a good show because as I was doing something, John came into my chat. Must have ended that stream immediately. It just said Lotus.
Yeah.
Lotus.
Yeah. Lotus. Hi.
Hello. No hi, no hello. Just Lotus.
I was
all
so
lowercase.
mad. I was so mad. Like it was so long. The last 45 minutes of that show was agonizing.
It was really long.
Jeff, I want to give you some like actual real notes for you. Not that like you deserve to do better, and not that you would listen to me, but like real notes. The orchestra is a good idea. You should leverage
the only good part of this show.
You should leverage it throughout the show. It should be a thing that is exciting. When someone wins, you should play their music with the orchestra. Like, it is something that you have control over and could actually do in an interesting way. And you don't do it. You just save it for this medley at the end, which everyone's really excited about because it's very cool. And then it's over. But the other note... Oh, go ahead.
My complaint about the orchestra is that it is so divorced of context because they only can do like 25 or 30, if that, of each thing, and it is so frenetic that it doesn't, like, it just doesn't feel good. Like, none of it makes any sense.
No.
This was the first year. I think the orchestra is the only quote unquote good part of the show, and this was the year where I was like, man, Like, man,
Well, they're making the flute guy too big of a deal. They're handing him instruments that don't work.
Multiple years in a row, I would say.
Multiple years in a
but
row.
It was very obvious this year.
But it was very obvious this year.
He's fucking faking.
He's faking it. It's not real. That guy's not real. He's an actor.
I don't think I think that he can play the flute? Absolutely.
Sure. Yeah.
I just don't think
he can't play, nor can anyone
PVC
play
pipe?
a PVC pipe you just blow into. Like, that's not a thing. That's like someone did a bit, and it's a good bit, but it's like, yeah, that's not real. I did not enjoy really any part of that show. Let's not even get into the fact that Claire Obscure won 9 times. And My Hero Zero, hero of the Fiji Beast chat, had posted the first thing in the night, I don't think I could deal with this fucking French shit all night. And then I just kept posting that every single time they won, which was a lot of fun. Yeah, I thought this was a really... I don't know if I'm just generally bored or whatever, but like, this was the first time it was like, it was bad and unbelievably obscenely boring. And I don't know. I just couldn't get over that. So what a state of things.
Yeah. It feels like for the last few years, everyone has slowly been kind of like, okay, like this isn't a real award show, and it's the commercials, and like it's getting kind of boring. It's funny that like exclusively this year, it seems like publications at large have started kind of trying to report on like, oh, they're kind of, people are getting sick of it, like they're kind of losing the shine. And Jeff said, and I can prove it. Mm-hmm. Got it.
Yeah, got it. Remarkably strange show. Did not enjoy much about it. But there were a lot of things announced and revealed, so I guess we should talk about some of those things. Let's talk about first the thing that I am very tentatively, and I do mean tentatively, excited about. It is a Casey Hudson single-player role-playing game set in the Star Wars universe that appears to be a riff on KOTOR called Fate of the Old Republic.
KOTOR.
And I am excited that this exists. There are some notes.
It exists as much as BioWare's other games exist, John.
So I do want to be honest about that point. Is that everything that I read afterward indicated to me that by the way, this dev studio just started.
Yep.
The only thing that this dev studio has done is make that CG trailer that you saw, because this game is nothing right now.
2030 at the earliest.
2030 at the earliest is what we are hearing from industry insiders, and that means that this is a PlayStation 6 or 7 joint, depending on how you look at it. So, yeah.
It's not coming out.
I don't know. I think this is a very exciting idea. I do love KOTOR. I love KOTOR 2. These are 2 very good games. Casey Hudson, deeply involved in a lot of BioWare's biggest successes, as well as their most inarguable failure, which was Anthem, of course.
I mean, everybody gets one.
Everybody gets one.
I actually believe that. Like.
Well, you should.
Honestly,
you should be.
You can put that number up a little bit. Honestly, everybody should get a couple. I think.
Everyone should get a couple.
Or maybe like an aggregate. We could look at a dollar count aggregate. Here's how much you have to fuck everything up.
Yes. But like, I don't know. I think everyone you have to. You gotta fuck up. You just have to. I mean, yeah, like exciting. Like, call me when the video game is real. Like that's how I feel.
The real trailer happens, even.
Yeah.
I know. It is very Elder Scrolls 6 of them to say, oh, hey, by the way, this is coming, and it's like, okay, when you look at it any deeper than that, it's like, oh well, huh.
Yeah.
But which makes me go, why?
Gotta get excited. What? Gotta get the hype going early. Because to me, also, it doesn't even feel Elder Scrolls 6. You know, I would never want to put bad energy into the air for a AAA IP video game.
No, never.
Why would you?
But the thing
we always say about Lotus,
I'm so positive. Everyone always says that about me.
The protector of AAA.
The protector of AAA. The protector
They're calling
of
you AAA's AAA.
The AAA is AAA. The thing that this entire concept most reminded me of was the announcement for Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2.
Oh my god, yeah.
In no small part because VTM and KOTOR are what you would call old as balls, and they play old as balls. And although like people have remembered that CRPGs are actually good lately, I'm also like, what does it look like if you try to make a KOTOR
in 2030?
In 2030.
2030.
Because then do you have the VTM problem where you're trying to make this a real like franchise blockbuster game, and so it's just a fundamentally different and worse video game?
Yeah.
Ooh.
You know what? They don't either.
Not
don't
yet.
either. They don't either. What comes out first? Mass Effect
5?
or Star Wars Fate of the Old Republic?
Mass Effect for sure.
Mass Effect comes out before that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Honestly,
'Cause that
yeah.
game's
There's
never
people.
coming
There's
out.
no. There's people. There's people. There's people at BioWare
Yeah,
working
that's
on
true.
that video game.
Yeah.
They've
There
made more
are
than a
people
trailer
at
before.
BioWare. Yes,
Stuff will leak from other BioWare projects, and they're like, "Yeah, it's crazy. The Mass Effect 5 team feels fine."
Yeah.
And
There
we're all
are
jealous
people.
of them.
There are people at that studio working on that game. Is what I know.
Yeah, no, that's true. That is true. There's an office with people in it, click-clacking on
Now-
a computer on real
and-
things.
Now, were all of those people at BioWare previously? No,
No,
they weren't.
no.
But there are
the,
people working at the company
the
BioWare.
BioWare magic, folks. The
It's a real-
BioWare
it's a-
magic.
It's a ship of Theseus situation, is how I will describe BioWare right
Yes.
now.
Yeah.
From just poking around, but yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. We also got a trailer that, boy, Niki and I both kind of had to stop watching. It was the trailer for Larian Studios' Divinity. Funke Joseph themselves made the whole trailer.
Yeah,
I asked them,
hand
and
animated.
I was like, "Did you make the pigs eat that slop?" And they didn't deny it. So congratulations to Funke for doing all that. This is a follow-up, obviously, to Baldur's Gate 3. There was a 3-ish minute trailer for this game that was genuinely one of the most upsetting things I've ever seen in my life. I actually don't recommend you watch it unless you just love kind of like very, very lovingly animated agony. Which is a crazy thing to say.
Which, if you do love lovingly rendered agony, you'll watch this and go, "Wow, that's so fucking corny."
Yeah,
Like,
I know.
You know, it's like the Hellraiser video game trailers where if you're a real pervert, you're like, okay, whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, it is.
Whatever.
It's shock value for regular people.
For regular.
It took me about like 25 seconds to figure out what was about to happen.
Yeah,
And I have not, my brain has not turned off like that
yeah.
while I was
were
like,
just like-
conscious and awake in a while.
Yeah.
But I really was like, all right. And then I disappeared, just completely disappeared. And I came back when the statue was on the screen. And I said, "Only God knows
Okay.
what it was in the in between."
Well, it'll be a big Larian RPG set in the Divinity universe. If you haven't played Divinity Original Sin 1 or 2, those are pretty good RPGs. But this was an extremely upsetting, very, very graphic trailer that sets the stage for maybe the tone of this new game, which...
Finally, a video game where stuff sucks.
where
Finally, a grimdark reimagining of Dungeons and Dragons: The Sword
Thank
Coast.
God. Finally.
how clever. This is probably going to be like the most popular game ever when it comes out, and that's great. I'll be very, very, very interested to see if the whole thing is just going to be in that tone, because if it is, then I'm not sure
because
I'm
if it
gonna
is,
be
it's
into
not
that.
going to be that popular.
It's not going to be that popular.
So
If it's into
yeah,
that. If it's kind of in that vein, yeah.
I think this is a one for them. Well, not that Baldur's Gate 3 was not a one for us, but it does feel like y'all got yours now, and then you gave us $1 bajillion, so now we're gonna make the game we want to make.
Our
And
thing.
it is.
Yep.
I don't think it is going to hit the same way Baldur's Gate 3 did, especially if the first time they decided to show the game was by burning a man alive.
By burning a man alive, yeah. By burning a man
Like,
alive. By
just
burning a
not the
man alive
same.
in a way that, like, again, I feel like Blizzard made a few Diablo trailers over the past few years that were supposed to make you go, like, oh my god. And it feels like what Larian did was, like, bet. Like how about what we do instead is just kind of like we ratchet that up to a fucking 11. And yeah, just I like what that team does a lot. I liked Baldur's Gate 3 a lot. I just it's a big swing, big bold swing. I know some people really liked it. Honestly, I did see those people. I
mean, here's the thing. Dungeons and Dragons 5e is the most popular tabletop role-playing game ever made, and this is made for people who play D&D 5e.
Yep.
Which I guess is a lot of people. So.
Which is a lot of people. So it'll do very well. I'm sure it's not actually this intense. It's the biggest game ever, so we're in like phase 2 of when you bought Mass Effect 2 and you turned the box around and it said 100 hours of side quests, and you're supposed to like that.
Yeah, Larian has said this is like much bigger than Baldur's Gate 3, which is already an unbelievably overstuffed game in some ways. So, look forward to that, I suppose. Let's do 1-2 punch with Capcom. Capcom did the world's worst job of pretending like Leon Kennedy was not in Resident Evil Requiem, but he certainly is. And they finally showed him in a new trailer where they're showing what appears to be 2 sequences of gameplay that split the game into survival horror, where you're trying to basically use limited resources to escape some terrible fate, which you play as little woman, and then you play big man Leon Kennedy in the action sequences that look almost identical to what you're doing in Resident Evil 4.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I was under the impression that everyone knew this. And I can't
Yes,
tell.
everyone
Oh yeah. No, everyone did know it.
Okay.
Everyone did know.
So
that
when
that
it was
happening.
like, but I thought it was like, I thought everyone knew because Capcom had said it. But then I realized that they hadn't said it.
No, not directly. And the thing is not even from leaks really, but like if you have quite literally the bare minimum media literacy, you're like, oh, this is what Resident Evil is doing. So all the Resident Evil fans are going, oh, we're going to have Leon next because we already had Chris.
Yeah.
So
Yes. So I was deeply confused as to like the weight of the reveal, because I was like, I don't know shit about Resident Evil, and I knew that this was the case.
You knew that this was
So like,
happening.
who is this? What is this beat for? Like, I don't understand.
Yeah.
I don't understand what you're
Capcom
showing
was just,
me.
They were just lying for weeks about this too. I mean, like, which by the way, one of the funniest things you can do.
No,
as
you should. People should.
Like, you should. Like, I mean, Harada, or was it Harada who did this with
Harada.
Heihachi? Heihachi was just like, yeah,
Rip Bozo.
Heihachi's dead for sure. He's definitely fucking dead. And then there's like, no, Heihachi's back. Whatever. Whatever. So
we made 3
fun.
other Heihachis to put in Tekken 8. So you really know we mean it that he's gone. No, there's just 4 now.
There's 4. It's a 4th Heihachi.
Mm-hmm.
Good for y'all. You know.
Good for them. The other piece of Capcom news that made me laugh almost uncontrollably is the reveal that there is a new Mega Man game coming out. I love Mega Man so much. That little blue bomber is one of my favorite guys. Never anybody like him. Just love that little guy so much. They showed some gameplay. I like Bomberman as well, but he's not blue.
He is? What?
Well, he's got a little bit of blue, but he's got a little.
He's got a blue tunic, but he's not blue.
He's not blue.
What?
He's not blue. So there's a new game called Mega Man Dual Override. It looks a lot like Mega Man 11, to be honest.
And then when does it come out?
And that was, folks, the funniest part. This game looks like it cost about $5 to make and 2 weeks to make, and it is coming out in 2027 apparently, which is funny to me.
I like this is and listen, folks, the needle, the eye of the needle to thread this, I think is really tough, because it is hard to make video games. It ain't that hard to make a Mega Man game. It can't
not that
be.
hard.
It
Kinda
literally
got
cannot be to be that hard to make a 12th Mega Man game.
There's a fan game out there called Mega Man Maker, which is just make your own levels in Mega Man. You can do it so easily, folks. It's right there in front of you. Like I love the series so much, but the thing is that
it's funny the level to which they're all exactly the same unless you played literally all of them. Like the Mega Man, the actual design of the Mega Man looks different, and he looks better than the previous iteration of Mega Man.
Yes.
Other than that, and I'm sure there's little fucking frame trap differences.
That looks like a fucking
It looks
Mega
exactly
Man
the
game.
same as everything else. Yeah.
So the idea that
they just got the license to make another one, and they said, "Tell them."
Is there more of? Okay, so the thing that doesn't make any sense to me is that there is either none more game than what they have in that trailer, or they have actually not started it. And they built that stuff in 11.
It's just been a vertical slice. Yeah, they built it in 11. Yeah. We used the tools for 11, and here you go. Yep. Because they did not show, as far as I can tell, any sort of mechanic would be interesting.
Is there more of the Casey Hudson Star Wars game or of Mega Man Dual Override that exists right now?
I mean, I think there's technically more of Dual Override because it's going to be built in Mega Man 11's engine, it appears to me.
Okay.
So I think there's more than that, more of that. But yeah, I was really excited. This got like a late in show reveal, which was very funny to me. Like this had the kind of the weight of a reveal that should have been in the pre-show oh, Mega Man's back, but by the way, it's in more than a year from now, and it looks exactly the fucking same as the last one we made. But instead they put it like close to the end of the show, which is very, very funny to me. I love Mega Man so much, but it's like I don't know what they got. Yeah, Capcom does not, I don't think.
Which is so crazy. I don't understand why Capcom doesn't do just give it to somebody else. Like it's so clear they don't have ideas about it, which is so fine.
Yeah.
Like you literally don't always have to.
Yeah.
But Nintendo stopped having ideas about Smash, so they gave it to Bandai Namco. And it is not, I don't think it is a failure to shepherd your child onto someone else who's going to have better ideas about it than you are.
I know we spoke fairly critically of Yacht Club last week, or was that the week before, about how they basically just had to like weirdly admit that the Hollower has to do great, otherwise they're dead. But it's like, just give it to them, guys. Give Mega Man to Yacht Club. Like, there's so much of Mega Man in Shovel Knight. Like, there's a real argument from an artistic standpoint why they would say no to that, to say like, well, Shovel Knight's our own thing and whatever. But it's like they clearly understand Mega Man on a fundamental level that I no longer think Capcom actually does.
Yeah. That
it feels like they could do things with the game, with the franchise mechanically and vibes wise that Capcom seems disinterested in doing at this point.
Lotus,
so weird.
Have you fucked with any of these?
Not really. I mean, I played like one Mega Man as a child. Couldn't tell you which one or what it was.
For sure.
But I like Mega Man.
Yeah. They're fun. They're hard.
I don't like any of the mainline Mega Man games.
Okay.
But I love Battle Network.
You love Battle Network.
When I think about Mega Man, it's
a Battle
RPG.
Network property.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I think there's a whole generation of people who feel that way.
Yeah, because there weren't Mega Man
they don't
games
care.
when I was a child. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just
Capcom loves to make the most popular shit in the world and be like, anyways.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I'll just let that sit around doing nothing for 15 years.
Anyway, yeah. I think maybe my favorite period of the evening was the very strange 3 to 4 minute gap of them announcing 2 different Tomb Raider games within kind of the same announcement block, which Liv, co-host of the stream we were doing, genuinely didn't understand that it was 2 separate games, and I kind of didn't either until I was watching the chat talk about it. And yes, there are 2 separate games. There is Tomb Raider Catalyst and Tomb Raider Legacy of Atlantis. Legacy of Atlantis is kind of a reimagining of the first game in the series, and Catalyst is kind of its own thing. And they've kind of, made Lara Croft like kind of look like she used to back in 1996 or whatever.
Yeah, they went into the Lara Croft character creator and they inverted all the Jennifer Lopez sliders that they had going on. So
Yep.
like all the eyes are more J-Lo again, but then everything else is back the other way.
Yeah.
Yep.
Interesting.
And they gave her big triangle boobs again, so that's
Finally.
pretty interesting. Finally,
didn't.
like an actual shelf. They did not do that.
They didn't.
They didn't do that.
Would have been cool, but they didn't.
They didn't
Like if everything was photorealistic except for her tits, would it be
Niki,
deeply
you
funny.
are kind of rocking the Tomb Raider look. That
What did I know?
Oh yeah, what did they know?
What did they know?
But they should. It would be fun if they did, because I mean, even though Tomb Raider is like platforming, it has become Uncharted. It would be funny if they did like an infiltration mission kind of thing, like a Met Gala, and then she has to wear like a Madonna cone bra kind of
That's
situation.
good.
That would be
That's
good.
really
I love
good.
that idea.
I forgot Amazon owns Tomb Raider now.
They do.
Yeah.
So that was a confusing logo to see. And yeah, these video games, they'll come out. It's more Uncharted.
They'll come out. They will come out.
Those ones, they actually will come out.
They
Compared to
will
some of the
come
other
out.
stuff we've
They
seen,
will
those
come
are
out.
coming
They're
out.
gonna
No,
they're gonna keep
absolutely
making
those
these Tomb
games are
Raider
coming
games.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I can't wait. It's on the lips of everyone I know. I just can't wait to play these 2 Tomb Raider games.
I can't wait to play Tomb Raider.
Tomb Raider.
Tomb
Tomb
Raider.
Raider. Like Ridge Racer, you know?
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, you got it.
Tomb
Raider.
That's good. Maybe that'll, when you hit start on the main screen, she'll say
That would be
that.
really good.
She'll say it.
I think when you go to the home screen and you hit start, I think every game should just announce what it is.
Every game should have a silly mode.
I agree.
Beat the game once, get the silly mode where that happens, among other things.
It's perfect. All right. We also got a trailer for Control Resonant, which is a sequel-ish to Control, and it's just taking us right out of Jessie's capable hands and into the hands of her brother, who has a piece of metal that can just turn into other stuff, and it's apparently a melee combat focused Control game set, of course, in the Alan Wake and Control universe. Very slick trailer, maybe a little bit too long, just a little too long. But this did look cool. I don't know how I feel about some of the details there.
I've been excited for Control 2 because I like the first Control, and I don't imagine anything you could have made to so slowly but efficiently suck all the interest out of me. Because number one, Jessie's like one of the only female protagonists of like a big franchise that we have at all. And like obviously she's going to be in the game. It's fucking Remedy. They're doing the Alan Wake 2 thing. You're going to play as her at some point. She appears at the end of the trailer or whatever. It's not her trailer. And also, Control is not a perfect game by any means, even though it rips ass, because pretty much all of its ass rippage has to do with visuals and static set pieces. And the action part of the action RPG equation, I think a lot of people forget because they had a good time with Control, that kind of all the RPG stuff actually sucks really, really badly.
Yeah, it wasn't the best, no.
The
strongest.
infinitely respawning procedurally generated mission enemies like it's Fallout 4 all suck. Having to modify your weapons all completely sucks.
Yeah.
And then the other thing is like the way that AAA games are right now is kind of everything is a hack and slash action RPG. So like the weapon that Dylan has is really cool. And it seems like it would be fun to play around with that in the same way that like it's cool to switch between the types of guns that Jessie has. But also I can already do that in every single other game that exists. It just won't look as cool, so who cares?
Yeah.
And then there's also the other fact that like if you've played Control, you know that despite being ostensibly like the tertiary main character, like the third most important character, Dylan is really, really forgettable because he's boring.
Yeah,
So-
really boring. That's
Yeah.
what I think that was my biggest disappointment was like I think them doing some melee combat stuff in this world, like that could be interesting. I think to your point, like what could they really do that's more interesting than what they did in Control, and I don't think it's much.
Yeah, because the gun is kind of a beautifully designed thing.
Yeah, it is kind of great. It's very cool. And yeah, like, it's just a fucking guy with listen, I like myself, okay? And so everyone's going to say this is some sort of veiled self-effacing thing, but it's just a fucking guy with a beard. And it's like,
Yeah.
do we need that? Do we need that? I don't need
It's
that.
like
I
2000.
got enough of that when I look in the mirror,
Heyo.
So like, I don't need that guy.
It's
with
very
his little-
2012 again, where you
It
have
is.
Commander Shepard and Soap McTavish and Dead Space Man's name that I just forgot.
Yeah.
Cole Sprouse. What is his name?
Cole Sprouse. Down. That's the interstitial for The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, if you didn't know that.
Isaac Clarke, that's his name.
Isaac Clarke. Is it M or Foom? Anyway, I've seen every episode of Sweet Life of Zack and Cody and Sweet
Great
Life
show.
on Deck. Isn't that crazy? That's fine. Yeah, I was disappointed that this is just kind of taking, and here's the other thing. We also don't know that it won't also involve Jesse, I guess, technically. But it does awfully seem like that this is just going to be Dylan's story.
Yeah.
So
70-30.
70-30, but that's probably about right. Oh gosh, a new Star Wars racing game called Star Wars Galactic Racer is coming out. It is apparently being written by Zalavir Nelson, which is very interesting. And it just looks like pod racing, and all the way down to the Y2K aesthetics of the key art and stuff like that. What did y'all think about this? Are you into Soboba, or you're? Yeah, I am too.
Can't fucking wait.
I think this might have been my
my favorite game of the show. Mm-hmm.
I think my favorite game of the show, maybe Orbitals, has got some claim to that. We can talk about Orbitals in a second, but yeah, this was very exciting to me.
Recession indicator for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. A Star Wars racing game from the folks who brought you Burnout.
Yep.
Where it's cooked.
Yep.
Cooked.
Yeah. Yeah. The economy's cooked, but the gaming has never been better, folks.
I think I'm forgetting. Oh, I think this game will have the scale of Squadrons, which is a game that I liked quite a bit.
Yeah. You liked Squadrons,
but was pretty shallow. But like I thought that game was really delightful. It harkened back to what I want Star Wars video games to be, which is like doing a cool thing that you might want to do if you're 7 years old and want to play Star Wars, which is to say that like I liked Fallen, Star Wars Jedi Fallen. What was the first one called?
Order? Or is that the second one?
Fallen
What was
Order?
the second one called?
Oh, Lost Legacy maybe? Or is that Uncharted?
No. It's got Order in the name, doesn't it?
Jedi Fallen Order.
Jedi Fallen Order and Jedi Order Fallen.
Whatever that second. I loved I liked the first one quite a bit. I got like maybe 5 or 10 hours into the second one. I was like, I did this already, and I'm like, I don't think I really need to.
Jedi
it's just Survivor.
Jedi Survivor.
Sure.
Ha! I'm Cal Kestis.
Yeah, Cal lightsaber.
Ah!
So yeah, I like what I want from Star Wars games is these.
Yeah.
Don't try to tell me a story because it's not going to be particularly good.
Matter.
And what I do want to do is fly the cool planes or race the cool pods. So
yeah, no, that makes sense. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this. I think the Burnout devs being a part of it is cool. If this has any sort of Burnout takedown DNA in it, one of the best games ever made, then I'm going to be very excited to play this game. I really can't wait. Kind of in that same vein, I was also excited to see Ace Combat 8 announced, which is one of those game series
Recession
that like
Indicator.
Recession Indicator for sure, but also just one of those games that is usually, it's a franchise that is kind of impeccably made for what it is, and this one has again kind of astonishing graphics and kind of a weird tone, and that's just kind of what Ace Combat is,
Great.
and I love that. It's beautiful. They've spent a lot of money to make something strange.
Yeah,
which is fun.
it's cool.
Yeah.
I like those games. Those are like my grandpa loved those games, and I said, why the fuck would you want to play a game where you're flying an airplane? It's so fucking boring. And now as I've gotten older, I'm like, oh,
no,
it's because it's cool.
It's cool. It's cool as fuck.
It's because it's pretty cool.
Yeah. Awesome.
Not on this list is Coven of the Chicken Foot.
Yeah, I was gonna add that. We should talk about that game. Yeah.
It's a game where you're an old lady, and there's some kind of monster that you have to.
It's Slavic the Last Guardian by way of Studio Ghibli. Wishlist down.
Yeah.
You know.
Which is everywhere. I always think it's very courageous when a studio says, well, we're going to take the worst part of video games and make the whole game out of it. But I like the aesthetic of this one. So I'm excited to have people be broadly disappointed by it, and then many people say it was their favorite game of the year next year.
Yeah, for me, it looks a little too... It's just one of these, and I mean, it's in the Game Awards show, so it also could not have a luster on it, because I said, oh, okay, got it. I don't know.
Yeah, I do think that game looks very nice. It has a very pleasant aesthetic, and I will play it and be excited about it. I don't know. It does kind of feel like another one of those, which is, again, can't stress this enough, not a very helpful or thing to say.
No, but it's a Last
it does
Guardian.
Happen. It does.
The Last Guardian,
happen.
Planet of Lana, Stray. Yep. Oh, I know this game is gonna make me cry. So it's like, okay, like I'm sure it will, bud.
Yeah. So it is one of those. Toshihiro Nagoshi, by the way, left Yakuza Studio, and guess what he's
Didn't
making?
know that.
No one told him.
He's making Yakuza again. It's called Gang of Dragon. You just play as a big motherfucker who can beat the shit out of people, which, like, honest to God,
cool.
like, that sounds fun. That sounds great.
Yeah.
This trailer was really fun. I think it was maybe my most fun trailer of the night in terms of just, like, giving me something that's like, oh, yeah, that's a sweet piece of candy that I'm going to keep sucking on. That sounds good.
I hope this game ends.
Yeah, instead of just goes into 0,
instead
1,
of making
2,
9
3,
100-hour video games.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm still, like, every so often I, like, get the itch. I'm like, I should finish Like a Dragon, whatever the last one.
But they're really big. They're unbelievably big.
And like I was like, for what? Like, and I think people love it for that, right? Like there actually people are amped about it. It's just for me, it is a thing that I bounce off of. But like I think the ways that these games tell these stories is very fun. Like it is the most like paced like a television show, like a fun USA show actually is kind of how it feels. They're goofy, and I like them quite a bit. It's just that they're too fucking long. So yeah, I liked what I saw from this. I was like, at first I was like, wait, but this isn't like it looks different than Yakuza, but it's just Yakuza, huh? And then I was like, oh, that's because it's the same guy. But yeah, if the game's gonna be as fucking long as these are, then like,
I know that's like, yeah, with a bunch of mini games that you'll just get lost in, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably gonna be exactly the same as those, but you are a big guy that can just
and that's cool.
Grab a gun, just kind of with
guy.
your bare hands, and just kind of steer the gun. I don't know. It's kind of cool. There were a lot of games that I would describe as totally DOA, and not in the fun fighting game sense, but Dead on Arrival. That's going to sell about 400 copies. One of those was For Loop. That's a J.J. Abrams bad robot looking thing where they acted like nobody has tried to remake Left 4 Dead again for the 8th time.
As if we haven't had 4 of the other Left 4 Dead guys try to make Left 4 Dead again, and they were all pretty whatever.
Yep.
Especially because Left 4 Dead and Left 4 Dead 2 still exist, and you can buy them for $1.50 most days.
Yep. And this one just kind of looks inert.
The tone is awful. The game
tone
looks
is
bad.
awful. I know. Looks awful.
Like, it just doesn't look good. And for a Sony first party, or is it, do you think it's like, are they just publishing it, or is it Sony first party?
I think they're just publishing it. It's
Okay.
Bad Robots first. I think they're just
First,
publishing
so they're developing it, and then Sony's publishing it. I still, if I'm Sony, I'm not putting my logo on this bad boy.
This looks like, I said it during the show, it looks like a 10-cent game.
It does. No, that's so true.
Very apt.
That is so true. Damning, but so true. It like
there are a lot of 10-cent games this time, even more so than usual. And usually this is the show of 10-cent games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that game's dead.
That game's dead. Another game that I'm surprised to say I think is also dead is the one that they ended the show with, which is the Respawn Devs game called, Respawn Respawn Devs game, Highguard. They ended the show with this. It is a, I don't know, high fantasy shooter looking thing. And it's coming out very soon. It's free to play, and you'll be able to play it in January. I'm sure the gunplay of this game will be fun, but I fucking hated the tone and the visuals of this game. I did not think it was very interesting.
It's kind of odd to go like from the makers of Apex Legends, Apex Legends again.
Yeah.
But it has a fantasy veneer to it, and you have a horse.
A horse.
Because Elden Ring Night Rain came out. Or a bear or a cat. Isn't that cool? You can get a mount. I'm sure they'll all be free, and it won't cost a lot of money to get a different mount.
Why would Lotus? Why would it?
Why? It's just something I thought of. I didn't mean to suggest that it was a possibility.
Okay. I just was trying to make sure because it's like I don't.
You know.
Why would you say that?
I was just following their vibe of just saying stuff for no reason.
Why would you put that out in the world, Lotus?
But yeah, like you have abilities and you claim orbs, which is a fatality, but you don't kill a person, so it probably lowers the rating a little bit more. Like, I don't know. I'd love to, because I like this type of game a lot. I put a lot of hours into Apex Legends, and I wish I had any faith in this type of video game ever again.
I know.
But I don't. Yeah. So
this
just
one
play
I think
Fortnite.
is, like I don't know, folks. I think it is more.
I even like, I'm a big Titanfall and Apex Legends fan, and this left me just freezing cold.
Yeah, I'll play it. Like
sure,
I'll play
it's free.
it.
There's nothing to lose.
It's free, but how many gigs of space am I giving
only
up?
25.
Is my immediate question. Okay, perhaps I'll try it.
You think it'll be 25?
Well, no, Steam says it's 25.
Oh, Steam says it's 25. Good.
Wait, did I just make that the fuck up?
Nikki scrolls down and says 250.
No, sorry, no. It says 25.
It just says half your hard drive. I guess it just takes up half your hard drive no matter what size.
Well, no matter what. So yeah,
it scales up so you get better graphics.
Scales up. Yeah.
You have 4 TVs. Guess how big this fucking thing's gonna be, bud.
You got the room. We got the fucking bytes for you. Yeah, no. This game, it looks like a class-based, big open space shooter. There are powers and things like that. It just looks a lot like Overwatch. It looks a lot like Apex Legends. It just looks a lot like those
There's an extraction mechanic.
Things. There's an extraction mechanic. There is some degree of environmental damage you can do, but as I watched the trailer, it did appear to be a lot less kind of interesting than something like Battlefields, and more like,
it's like Marvel Rivals.
The big square panels of this building can be removed.
Yeah. Which can be cool for fights. Like someone's holding a point really well, so you destroy the thing, and now they're exposed, and like the map has fundamentally changed. Can be really, really cool.
Yes,
Will it be for this?
And yeah, the only other trailer reveal that I would say was really exciting to me was Orbitals. Orbitals was announced as I believe a Switch 2 exclusive title, or console exclusive at least. And it has this incredibly interesting 70s space anime aesthetic with some of that kind of a um, low frame rate animation stuff that is gaining in popularity that I think is really well done here. It looks a little bit like a cool Saturday morning cartoon. I thought this looked really neat. I liked the trailer. I don't know if I'm going to love, like, I think I'm more excited about the game Star Wars Galactic Racer than I am Orbitals, but I thought Orbitals is maybe the more effective and interesting trailer for me. I don't know.
Switch to exclusive is funny.
It is funny. What's
is a funny
idea. Yeah, what is that about?
Great. I have that object, but like, huh?
Not only is it an insane question, you also have to be like, well, it does appear to be an It Takes Two, a split fiction. So then you have to go, well, do both people have to own it? And also, are they going to have to work on Nintendo Switch Online and both own it? Because that's like kind of a big ask. You'd hope not, like that they would learn from Split Fiction Man, how they consistently are like, nope, we don't care.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it looks nice.
Joseph Fares taller than I remember him being.
He looks tall.
Yeah, we were at. I was at the bar, and then he came up next to me, and I looked at him. I said, "Hello."
Hello.
Split Fiction was pretty good. And he said, "Thank you."
Mm-hmm.
And then I said, "Okay," and then I turned around. but he's pretty
Master
tall.
of networking.
Wow, yeah. Yeah, no, Nikki, that sounds exactly like how I know you to be. It's just you say one thing and you turn around and leave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had nothing to say to him.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
I had nothing to say to him.
That's fair. Yeah, I don't know. Did anything else? We have a couple other things to talk about from TGAs, but did any other? Oh, we didn't even talk about the fucking Street Fighter movie, huh?
Oh, dude.
Oh boy, they brought the entire cast of this. Well, not
all of them.
Hiroki Goto, who professional wrestler Hiroki Goto is playing. E Honda was not there. I'm gonna assume that's a visa issue. But 50 Cent was not there, and I just don't think the check cleared for Curtis. Is what that seems like maybe. But everyone else is there, including Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns, who had the chemistry of oil and water on stage.
I don't know why they put them. I don't know why they put them together.
They're both wrestlers.
Worked together.
So
that's crazy to me. So how little chemistry they had on stage at an event like this. It's so funny to me.
My read on it in person was that the only person in that, there were two people who were on, like whose brains had turned on for the engagement, and it was Noah Cinnabon, who whatever steroids that guy got,
that's correct.
Whatever steroids that kid got is the good stuff, good for him.
Yep.
And the racist guy.
Yeah, Andrew Schultz. So Andrew Schultz, a right-wing podcaster that a lot of people seem to not know who that was, and was like, wow, he was funny on stage. And I was like, wow, that guy fucking sucks, actually.
Yeah, well, he's like Theo Von, where he wasn't right-wing by trade exactly, but, you know, he realized that he needed to be sycophantic to kind of everybody, so became right-wing, and exactly like Theo Von, or that other guy, Bobby
Moynihan.
is now realizing that actually Donald Trump is the least popular president that has ever graced the United States of America's presidential office, and is now self-laundering to try to look like a normal centrist guy again. So yeah, people don't know because he's been allowed to star on virtually every single podcast that has ever existed within the past year and a half.
And he's in the Street Fighter movie.
And now he's in the Street Fighter movie as somebody.
Watching the chat and also Blue Sky during that, it really did illuminate how much TikTok I do watch compared to, I think, the average person, which made me feel bad.
No.
No?
What it should highlight to you, John, is how abnormal people who use Blue Sky a lot are.
Yeah.
It's like the thing that Niki said last week, which is a lot of extremely online nerds will try to talk about like the way people engage with media, but they don't watch cable television, so they have no ground to stand on. Blue Sky is such a teeny tiny, infinitesimally small portion of the internet, but there's enough people there, and you see enough people that they think that
it feels big.
It feels big, and it feels like it's representative of something greater, but it isn't. Everybody fucking knows who
Yep.
this guy is, and a lot of people really like him because he's been
Yeah.
on every single podcast that has ever existed.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's fair. All right.
Yeah, no, it was nuts. I know I am explicitly aware of how charismatic Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns are, and it was like watching. It was honestly,
horrible.
it felt the same as watching Miss Piggy get operated.
Yeah. Which is like,
The kayfabe.
sorry,
Yeah.
like. I feel like y'all are better at this than that.
No, for
Than,
sure, and that's why I'm like,
that's,
I really-
that's so strange to me.
And that's why I'm like, they literally had to have only been there for as long as like 5. They rolled up
Right.
5 minutes before the segment, got out of the car, walked into the room, did the segment, got back in the car, didn't leave, got
Right.
back
Car
in the
didn't
car,
leave. The car was
got
running.
got back in, like went back to the airport to go to DC for today. Like, yeah. Like it was so naked.
Yep.
The tone of that movie is deeply confusing to me, and then I realized
they
that
showed-
that's because it's
They
directed
showed
by
about 90 seconds of it, and it looked like a bad music video, to be honest.
Yeah, and it's directed by a guy who has directed a bunch of episodes of Eric Andre's show, which is why it is chaotic that way. So that made me go, well, that maybe is kind of interesting, but I don't know. We'll see. Every time I said I'm going to go watch a movie, I don't end up watching it because I don't watch movies. So
No, you don't.
we'll see.
No, you don't.
What about
I'm not
Jonathan
gonna go- I don't
Blow's
think I'm
cool
gonna go-
game?
Yeah, let's talk about John Blow's cool game. I think this is the announcement of the show. It's so crazy that he has gotten still enough press that, like, for days this was kind of John Blow's going to announce a new game at the show, which was crazy to me. I was like, really?
He posted about it to his YouTube channel
He posted about it to his YouTube channel.
to make sure that everyone would know that announcement was coming. An announcement.
And it's called Order of the Sinking Star, and I don't think I have the proper vocabulary to explain how weird this was, in the sense of, I love how when Riot releases something, they pretend like they invented a genre, right? They invented mechanics and things like that. This kind of had the same tone, but for like puzzle games that I've been playing for literally 20 years.
Yeah. Further back than that. I would argue.
Yeah.
Like, this game looked old. Not retro. Like, it looked old. The biggest laugh of the day was when Jonathan Blow's fucking name, I think the
So
trailer
funny.
opens with like, because I didn't know that he had announced that he was announcing a game.
Yeah.
There were people around me talking about Jonathan Blow, and I was like, why the fuck is everybody talking about Jonathan Blow? But of course I didn't research, because why would I?
Yep.
So then when the text on the screen said from the maker of Braid and The Witness, it was just an uncontrollable cackle from the box. Then like it had to have been loud, because it was loud, and I had earplugs in, because where we were seated, we were in a box, and the speakers were right next to like where I was sitting, so it was loud as fuck. So I had earplugs, and I knew I was loud with the earplugs in.
Yes.
And there's no way anybody else in the room was saying anything, so it had to have been audible.
Yeah.
But yeah, this game looks like shit. Like, I don't what? Like,
The game looks bad. Lotus, do you want to take a shot at like kind of what this game is kind of aping a little bit?
Yeah, so this is like a Sokoban game, which are block pushing games. I think the way I always explain what Sokoban is, because it's very old, but if people haven't heard of it, if you have ever played one of the 2D Pokemon games, when you use strength in a cave and you have to push the boulders around to get to the exit without blocking yourself, that is Sokoban.
fucking hate that shit.
A lot of people fucking hate it because it
Fucking
is.
hate those.
It's a whole thing. I happen to like these kinds of games, which is why I follow Alan Hazelden of Jacknet Games, who have made at least one of the better Sokoban games of all time, A Monster's Expedition. And he informed the people, because this was not present in the trailer, it wasn't said on stage, it's not even really on the Steam store page, that Order of the Sinking Star is made from a smattering of existing free video games made by a handful of different designers, namely the Heroes of Sokoban series, the Promest series, Mirror Isles, and Skipping Stones to Lonely Homes. So just from hearing especially those last two names, if you watch the trailer, you go, oh, those ones. I see now which islands those are based off of. Really weird to not mention that anywhere.
Yeah.
That is with permission to be so. It's not just like, well, the games are free, so I can do whatever I want. Apparently, Thekla and Jablo reached out in 2016. Spider? Yeah, the Toxic Spider reached out somewhere in 2016 and got everybody contracted probably by 2019.
Yes.
And then, sorry, not to be rude, and then it took him 6 years to do that?
Well, that's because whenever something is 10 years in the making, it has not once on this planet, especially for a video game, ever been for a good reason. It's because maybe someone has been causing problems with the development. Like, if I was Jonathan Blow, and I was smarter than Jonathan Blow when it comes to socializing with other people and marketing, I would say, hello, excuse me, Jeffrey Keighley, please don't mention that it took 10 years.
Yeah. Please don't do that.
Because I'm kind of supposed to be this veteran who's like good at leading people and has a lot of good ideas. So if you could not mention that, that would be awesome.
Yeah.
But no, it was the first thing out of his mouth.
Yeah, say it took me 25 minutes, and this is just what I pulled up in the car on my way here.
Listen, everyone, John Blow sent me a thumb drive in the mail 2 minutes before the start of this, and we're just going to put it right in your eyeballs.
That's what I'm talking about.
Like, that's it. I can't believe how fast you worked. Unbelievable. This is crazy.
It's odd. I don't dislike the look of the game, but for 10 years it is crazy. This is the kind of game I would like, but it is Jonathan Blow, who's a known kind of
super
asshole. So I love it. No, who's a very well-known, enormous asshole, kind of right-wing, centrist, chud, anti-vax fucking freak.
Jar pisser.
Jar pisser, famously, Soulja Boy hater, etc.
God.
And so,
God, I hope
said no
Soulja Boy
from
plays
me,
this one, too.
babes. And shits all over it.
Yeah, God, I hope
Soulja Boy shits all over them, but some of the mechanics were good. So I went back to play the Heroes of Sokoban series, and it has my vote. That's what Soulja Boy should say.
That's what it should say. That'd be amazing. And then, just in case you were curious about what it costs to put one into the trailers on this thing, allegedly it costs between $450,000 and $1 million.
Yeah, potentially north of $1 million.
Potentially north of. I also read $1 million for a 3-minute trailer. So that's $333,000 per minute if you're counting, roughly.
Plus the buy-in, because I think 1 minute is $450.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So, a little. Got to pay the base price.
Really?
Whoa.
What is the real calculus here? Like, why would you spend that money, do you think?
I don't know.
Because you can never connect the sales from marketing to marketing itself, so you can spend as much as you want and say that it was worth it.
I mean, I think that like Lotus, I think is exactly correct. Is that like the way marketing is accounted for in almost every single capacity is so nebulous and so devoid of actual hard facts that I think that's right. I think it's just random like that. Which is crazy. Well, would you do it if you had all the money in the world?
Well, I wouldn't. I would do what DE does.
Okay.
Which is because they have their own shit.
They have their own shit, and they also essentially they got Werner Herzog to make a trailer,
which is
and they
just
spent the money
funny.
There, which is super funny.
It's just goofy. They were
really funny.
They were like, okay, what levers can we pull? What does Jeff like? Jeff likes it when there's a big celebrity that people know. Yes. And it would it be funny if we got Werner Herzog to say the fucking line? Mm-hmm. Like, yeah, it would be. And like, if you're gonna get the budget to do it, I mean, the Warframe DE has more money than Christ, but like that, I think is the way to do it, because then people, are talking about your thing, but in a way that's like damn, I can't believe they got Werner Herzog to say the line.
Yeah, it's very funny.
But you're not trying to like message anything other than awareness about the thing.
Yeah.
The thing that's still not clear to me is who has to pay. Because, like, obviously, Kojima Productions does not pay $1 million to show a 15-minute trailer of Death Stranding. So I'm like, does digital... I don't think that they would have to pay either. So for the people who would have to pay, even if they can afford it, it doesn't make any sense. Because you are, with respect, nobody. Or Tencent.
Yes.
They probably have to pay no matter.
Tencent. And listen, Tencent, they'll pay.
They'll pay.
And they will.
They'll do whatever.
They don't
But,
care.
like,
That's nothing to them.
Sony probably had to pay for this for-loop
Third-party stuff, yeah.
Right? And, like, the Respawn devs probably paid. Or, like, the Highguard situation probably was paid. Disney probably paid for Galactic Racer. I need to go get barley from downstairs, but can we, in 2 seconds, circle back? Because I want to talk about the fighting game of the year.
Okay, sure.
Okay.
Yeah, no, fighting game.
Even I'm aware of what this is, unfortunately.
Yeah, no, totally. We also, we'll cover this real quick and then come back to TGA stuff. 19,000 games plus have been released on Steam this year. 49% of them have fewer than 10 reviews. Lotus, this is probably good, right?
Yeah, it's great. Thank you, SteamDB. This part's real. Thank you, SteamDB.info, for collating this information. SteamDB is pretty much because Steam/Valve does not give a fuck. They're pretty much the number one source for any kind of like actual numbers and data that you would want to get. Like obviously, again, the extent of it is the biggest issue facing any indie game right now is discovery, which both means that no one has played your game, so they can't leave reviews, but also you need the reviews in order to have the discoverability. I would say a non-zero, because this is every single year. Steam has more games release on it. And there was an enormous bump in, I want to say, 2022.
Yeah.
And that at least partially does need to be attributed to the rise of generative AI. Not all of it, that's for sure. I think the number would have continued to go up, but yeah. Tough.
It is not a good time, I think, if you want to be a small independent dev releasing a game on Steam. There are just so many of them happening, and the market is just unbelievably saturated. You've got to have some sort of existing community or some sort of hook to really stand out, and that is getting harder and harder and harder and harder to do.
Yeah, and the worst thing is that Steam sucks really bad for everybody, especially if you're a small creator, even if your game doesn't get anything.
Right.
Maybe especially if your game doesn't get anything. Like, it just fucking sucks to be on Steam, but you know that you have to an extent.
It is tough. Well, let's circle back to the winner of Fighting Game of the Year for the Game Awards. It is, of course, everyone's absolute favorite fighting game. Everyone is saying it's the most mechanically interesting.
They're talking about it on the street.
Talking about it on the street. I can't turn around in a grocery store without someone saying Fatal Fury City of Wolves is just like the absolute best fighting game that we have played all year. It was the big winner. Niki, you wanted to talk about this for a moment. Please go ahead.
What the fuck do you mean? Like,
what do you mean? Huh?
It's the most. This is how I know the show is dead. Actually.
Yes.
Because there hasn't been an award that felt like it was purchased. Does that make sense?
Not to this extent,
No,
because
not
we
to
know
this extent.
we know that he purchases
listen.
stuff. So the pretense is like, oh yeah, he's
Yes,
probably
yes.
going to purchase the award this year.
Yeah.
I really want you to be very careful here, Niki, because obviously, like, Jeff Keighley would not allow something like this to happen. Our peers vote for this award. Okay,
Absolutely.
They vote for these awards.
Yeah.
We nominate them. We vote for them. I need you to be very careful with what you're about to say. Okay.
I just think that perhaps, maybe, that the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia may be involved here.
They might have. They might have.
Well, they're not involved with games. They just make games.
They just make them.
You know. They just buy studios that make games for them.
Like, it was the speed with which this man went through the category, like, again, because I was watching this man's lips move.
Yes.
he sped that category was faster. It was in a rundown
so fast.
of 4.
You're right. It was very fast.
It was way faster than the other ones.
Yep.
He said the name of the game real quick and didn't even give it a beat to breathe before the next one came up in a way that like was completely different than like it was like man, really really weird. Really weird.
It was really strange.
But I mean, it's like I said. I mean, I've always loved Saudi Arabia, and I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to work here.
All right, all right, Pete Davidson, we get it.
I mean,
we get it. Can you imagine someone?
They killed his dad,
and then being like, "Yeah, sure." God, I am Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Let's hang out sometime. It's just fucking crazy.
Or do you think that was Saudi Arabia being like, "Sorry about your dad.
Sorry, bud. Sorry about that.
We'll pay you out." Kind of explicit.
We were all beefing 25 years ago.
No,
like,
listen.
Just, we were all
water
beefing,
under the sand, bro.
What?
Well, don't say that, Nikki. They don't have any water. They're running out at a rapid clip, in fact.
They're running
Worse
out
than Texas.
so fast. So fast. So fucking
The
fast.
thing is, though, too, the best fighting game category sucked fucking Mondo
it was
dick.
so bad.
No, horrible.
2XKO.
It was
Which to me,
2XKO.
do you think that there was a bidding war between the Crown Prince and Tencent?
Oh,
Yes.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
Tencent lost?
Yeah, 2XKO
Wait, was-
versus City of the Wolves.
No, but like... Yeah. Yeah.
Yes,
Isn't
I
that
think so.
crazy?
It's really great.
And then Capcom Fighting Collection and the Mortal Kombat Combat Collection, whatever the Legacy
Yeah,
Collection.
yeah.
So which are both real games, but they're not like for
But they're
this
not.
category
No,
fundamentally.
they're not. They're
and
not.
then Virtua Fighter 5, which is fine, but is 15 years old.
It's very,
Yes.
very old. The stuff they've put in it and those
And VF
releases,
is not a huge community either. So like
It's
even
not
if
a
you're
huge
going based
community.
on like fan popularity,
It is. Listen, it is clearly, in my opinion, the best one that was in that
In the
list.
category.
But
sure.
but folks, that bar is maybe the lowest I've ever seen it. I mean, that was an abysmal category. 2XKO, arguably barely a fighting game. It's not that good. It is very strange.
I didn't
the other.
realize it was out.
Yes, it is out. There are two
because
kind
it's kind of a live beta sort of thing, but it's not
Yeah.
a beta. But there's only 10 guys.
It's
like how Fortnite was in beta until like 2020?
Like Halo Infinite.
Oh.
When it wasn't in early
When it-
access.
yeah,
you know.
yeah.
So it's like the game is out. It's a 2v2 game and there's only 10 guys.
Jesus Christ.
You know, they're going to add more. They're going to add a lot more. But
yeah.
yeah.
So that was a very weak category. But yeah, Virtua Fighter should have won it, but they had no chance because they just don't have the deep pockets of Tencent
The
or
Crown Prince.
the Kingdom of
That's
Saudi
crazy.
Arabia. So there you have it, folks. Should we move on? Let's just talk about a couple of video games. Let's
Sure.
answer some of my questions. I played a little bit more Metroid Prime 4. You can be a psychic in this one. Who gives a shit? I'm not really loving this one. but it's like...
You went from loving her third eye on her forehead and the Yonic
yeah.
doors, and then you
Yeah.
got past what, the first hour?
I got past the first little, couple hours of it, and I was like, bah.
That's tough.
That's
How,
tough.
how,
That's tough,
how,
bud.
how many times can we put the fucking magnesis in a video game?
Yeah.
We're hitting the limit, folks. We're hitting the fucking limit. This is 2017.
You must understand when they started the video game.
That's
When
fair.
they started working on the video game, it would have been cool.
When they started working on the video game,
was
roguelikes
very
hadn't
cool.
been invented yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like,
I know.
you must understand.
You must understand. So,
But to be fair, though, when they remade it for the third time, they did know.
yeah.
Makes you think.
Yeah.
Make you think.
The other game that I've been playing this week, I'm already a fucking sicko for this game. We talked about it a bit last week. It's called Angeline Era.
Yay!
I think this game fucking whips ass. It is
No
listen,
fucking breaks, dog.
no breaks. It just starts crazy. It goes crazy. It is. I mean this with all my heart, and I love games that really like lean into this. It's just like, what if they made the best Nintendo 64 game ever made? Like, what if they just did that? Like, what if someone just kept, did that?
What if the Dreamcast was still around?
What if the Dreamcast is still around? This game is great. I love how kind of, I don't know, just kind of open-ended and strange it is in terms of like, yes, I'm being kind of guided in the first few hours, but also it feels like it's full of immense possibility in ways that keep surprising me. All of the little individual levels you find in this overworld are deep and interesting in ways I'm not expecting.
And a great thing to not tell you how many there are or how many of anything you can get.
Awesome.
It really does make it feel like there's anything could be anywhere.
Yep. Yeah, and it's a very cool game. We talked about it a bit last week.
I just downloaded it to my Macintosh.
Yeah.
It's really
work
good.
on Macintosh?
Work on
works on the
Macintosh.
Macintosh.
Yeah.
Breaking
Listen,
fucking news, babes.
If a game you gotta tell me. You have to tell me.
Yeah.
Okay? You must let me know if the game is
Hang on,
gonna
wait.
run
I
on the
think I just
Macintosh.
you stay there. I think in my Steam news it said a game I downloaded is on the Mac now. I'll update you in a bit. Y'all keep talking because I don't know which one it is.
That's delightful. Yeah, no, this looks cool as hell.
It's really cool. I think the music is great. I think the writing is great.
Yeah, the writing's fun. I didn't want to say anything because it was still embargoed, but this game is... Well, I guess I could have said this. Whatever. I was saying too much. The game is like very inspired by Irish folklore, and there's a lot like very thick and detailed and deep like Christian religious references all over it in a way that is very intriguing and starting to come together in interesting ways.
How long is it?
25, 30?
Yeah,
Great.
25, 30. Yeah.
Depend. Unless you... Can I say...
A game I would say is like that's the kind of beefy I want today.
Yeah.
Like today, that's the kind of
25, 30 beefy to me.
That's beefy
70,
to me.
80?
That's not beefy. That's going to a
That's a
parisha and eating the entire thing and dying. Yeah.
They should let you die at the Fogo de Chao.
Assisted suicide at the Fogo de Chao.
Okay, green flag means keep going. Red flag, no. But skull and bones, we feed you until you perish. How about that?
What were you gonna say, Lotus? Sorry.
Oh, really fucked up difficulty modes, which is so funny to me. One of them was literally just called Melissa's Chick, named after one of the devs, and it's just like, you can't jump anymore, cunt.
Which is crazy.
I think you could only jump once. It's something like that. I just think it's
really
so
funny.
Deeply
It's very
hilarious.
funny. It's very, very funny. Yeah, this
Cool.
game starts the way Shenmue ends, with the protagonist on the boat, kind of
With
sailing
you
toward
celebrating
adventures.
and saying, "Thank fucking Christ, hell yes, thank you, I'm fucking free.
Why do
Let's
you
go,
Why do
thank
you like
God."
this? Why do
Yeah,
you
don't
like
say y'all.
this?
Don't bring me into this.
Why do you like this? Why are you saying such mean things about my son, Shinju? But Angelinera is great. I'm only a few hours in, but I'm absolutely dying to get back to it. Like this second.
The way you said it, I thought you were talking about a person for a second. I thought you said Angelinera.
No, Angelinera would be a wonderful name for a girl, don't you think?
Oh yeah.
It would be.
My baby girl's Angelina Era of Violence and Cathedral.
That's it. I like this game a lot. I think you should check it out. Yeah, that's 2 stamps of approval on this game, on this podcast. You might get a third next week. Just you'll have to tune in and find
Let's
out.
try to collect the third.
Let's try. Anything else? Did y'all play anything? Do y'all care to talk about anything? No.
I've only been doing holiday preparations this past week. I haven't played a freaking thing. Not enough to talk about, certainly.
Hey, listen, folks. If you go to vgbs.com/.
Wait.
What?
I didn't say. Well, I mean, I've been.
I thought
playing
you said
more
no.
Pokemon.
I thought you said no.
Oh, I said oh.
Oh, sorry.
I just didn't
thought
write
you
it
said
down.
No,
I've been playing more Pocket Monsters. I'm almost done, and then I'm gonna start the DLC. I like that game. Thank you so much for your time. Otherwise, I've been unwell.
Wait, what's the DLC? I haven't seen that.
It's more.
What does it do? Oh, cool.
New area.
I've always wanted them to do something
It's literally just more.
more. I love more.
Yeah.
That's fun. Okay. Well, folks, if you go to vgbs.com/join, you can join the Hive. And if you join the Hive, you can go to discord.gg/vgbs, go to the Hive section, and ask us any question you want. We have a few questions to answer on this one. Y'all asked a lot of questions. We're only going to answer a few of them. We just don't have the bandwidth, time, stamina, or imagination to answer that many. So we're going to start with Valerie B asking, which one of you defiles their coffee the most?
I don't drink that stuff.
I also don't drink coffee.
Okay, so it's
Whoops.
me. I defile it the most. I went to 7-Eleven this afternoon on the way home from work. I got work?
Brother.
Nope. I went to go pick up a wheelchair that had been repaired.
That's so different.
Yeah.
But it's like a kind of work.
It's kind of work. It felt like work to get there. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
I had to crawl there.
You should have driven. Yeah.
I got a 7-Eleven.
Across broken glass.
I got this was a light roast, and I put a half and half and 2 sugars in it. I also got a egg salad sandwich, egg salad sando, and I ate that. And then I got this tall boy of it's called Tropical Beer Hug, 10% alcohol by volume.
It's okay. On the front end, it only says 9.9.
It only says 9.9. I probably do. I had a Dutch Brothers coffee yesterday. Those are disgusting, but I like them. They're basically just like it's just fucking syrup. It's disgusting.
Yeah. We
and
just
I loved
got
every second of it.
The city of LA just got our first one, but I think it's on the west side because of course it is.
Of course it is. So I definitely do just generally that's just what I do.
Now next week we're gonna question. It's like, why don't you freaks like coffee?
Mm-hmm.
I just don't need I don't need caffeine.
Yeah,
I don't like the taste. I like coffee in small amounts, like in tiramisu or something like that.
Yeah,
I don't like drinking coffee.
Lovig asking, Bev check, what's your favorite cocktail? What cocktail will you never drink again? Ooh.
Miss me with mezcal, anything. Tequila.
Wow.
I'm warming up to tequila. It has to be hidden. At the Warframe mixer, there was a tequila drink that I didn't hate. I don't know what was in it. And then I'm like right now I'm in a whiskey soda mode.
Okay.
Because I don't know if you know I'm 30 now.
Yeah, I know.
So my
once you hit
tastes
30,
kind
you
of need to
that.
change.
Yeah, they need to change.
They need to.
And it's not me. It's just
Sorry.
the
Do you
world
think think gin is a young person's drink?
No.
No, it's not. Clearly, you're the oldest person I know. You're like, I love a gimlet. I'm like, what? What are you?
So that's true. But
I'm 84 years old.
I was just talking to someone else though. I think I'm over gin and tonics though.
Yeah, because
I just don't think I like tonic. I think I like gin. So the other day, one of the drinks that I had when I was having too many
You're
drinks.
just tired of that sweet dirt because that's basically what gin
I
and
didn't
tonics
like
are.
it, but I just had a gin soda.
Okay.
And I was like, yummy. So that was good.
Thank
you to Larian, by the way.
Oh.
Thanks, Larian.
Thanks, Larian.
Thank you.
Appreciate that.
Appreciate you.
I'm a little bit the opposite of Niki. I will drink a mezcal drink anytime. I love that smoky shit. I love a tequila. Paloma is, I think, the all-time best cocktail in the world. The Mexicans know how to fucking do it. They're so good. I'm real basic. I love a margarita as well. I mean, I just love tequila so much. There is a bar in LA. I don't remember the name of it, and I'm really sad that I
Hooters.
don't. That's right. That's Hooters. Thanks, because I got a lot of wings.
Happy to help, bud.
With it. There's a bar in it's the West Side. And I had the best whiskey sour of my life in this bar, and now I can't remember the name of it. But they did the egg whites and everything. I thought that was really good. Those are my favorite cocktails. I'll probably never drink anything with Jaeger in it again. That's kind of an easy one, but a lot of people bought me some Jaeger bombs for my birthday one year. I'll never do that again. Limoncello, I'm probably will never cross these lips again.
Sure.
I got incredibly sick on it, so yeah. Anyway.
There's this whiskey that I think you might really like called. Let me just type whiskey into my phone. Yeah, it's called Fireball. Oh my God. At the end of the show, please, please, please. It's not for the podcast. This is a delightful thing. People love it when you do this.
Love when you do this.
You have to remind me about Fireball at the end of the show. Please.
Okay, I will remind you at the end of the show.
Please.
I have a bottle of Fireball in my cabinet right now.
Whatever. I'll tell you later. Or I'll find it later. It's a Japanese whiskey. It comes in a square bottle. It is not Suntory. But it is smoky like mezcal.
Okay.
I was very confused. Not for me, but perhaps for you.
Okay. That's good to know. Thanks for telling
For me, para
Yes.
me, don't have a sophisticated palate whatsoever.
Love that.
I don't care what the alcohol is, really. If I didn't know, I usually can't tell. Because I just don't give a shit. So I'll answer what I don't like first, which is if you have 2 or less ingredients, just get the fuck out of here. Like, I'm sorry. This is such fucking cool. I don't want to be able to taste that much alcohol. Thank you so much.
So when you go into a bar and they say,
I
well
want
drinks
bullshit.
or whatever, you might as well be talking about drinks from a well, which is not
Yes.
what Lotus
Would you
is
like a
going to
rum
be
and Coke?
having.
You can give me the can of Coke and never speak to me again. Thank you so much. I love Coca-Cola.
Yep.
But yeah, I'm like the person who will always, they have like the cocktail menu and it's like the fruity girly drinks. I'll just order one of those. I'll say this will be my favorite because it's the safest. I know I can order this anywhere and it'll be fine, which is a Moscow Mule. And it, reverse upsets your
Mules are
stomach.
good.
Yeah, because I don't drink very much. I only drink if I'm flying or like actively eating on vacation. So it's nice to be like, well, this has ginger beer in it, so no matter what happens,
so
I'll
it's
be
healthy.
fine. Yeah. Oh, and then I like lemon drops. I think they're good. It's fun.
I love a lemon drop.
Sugar
I
on
haven't
the
had a
rim.
lemon drop in a long
Sugar
time.
on the
Fun.
rim. Sugar on the rim. I like a lemon drop.
I'm there at a brunch themed restaurant inside of the airport ordering a lemon drop at 11 in the morning.
If it's late at night and I am not driving, I will have an espresso martini and get like.
So
I've never
fucked
met
up.
one I liked so far. You know what's fucked up? People say chocolate martini and then it's white chocolate.
Oh,
I don't
that's
like white
gross.
chocolate very
No
much.
thanks.
I don't like coffee, and
Okay.
I don't really like martinis, but I will drink an espresso martini. If
Okay.
That's your
someone
class
tells me that
coming
it's
through.
good, if someone tells me that it's good, and I'll drink it. Like, it's very strange, but yeah, espresso martinis, they're good. When they're good, they're good.
When they're
It's
good, they're
my-
good.
Yeah.
When they're good, they're good. No, those are good questions. Valerie B also asking Bev check. How's Bev doing? Thanks for asking. Bev's good.
Good.
I saw her last night for her for her neighborhood Christmas party, and she's doing good. I think she's happy that we'll be in town for Christmas and things like that. So yeah, she's doing good. She made a punch last night. It was rum, apple cider, cranberry, some like warming spices and some other stuff, and I had a glass and a half of that and did feel pretty good pretty quickly.
That's great.
So
Hell yeah.
it was nice. It was good. So Bev's doing good. Jason asking Chinese takeout, what's your order?
Sesame chicken. Or
That's
orange
good.
chicken if I'm feeling a little bit of spice. Because sesame chicken has nothing.
I think I'll do an orange chicken and I'll do a fried rice probably.
I'll do some sort of fried rice. I'll do some crab rangoons. I might do a hot and sour soup for sure.
Yeah.
I love a hot and sour soup very much.
But I also love a hot and sour soup, but a bad hot and sour soup is rough.
Okay.
You know?
Okay. I don't know if I feel like I've had like a really bad hot and sour soup. So maybe I'm just
In Providence, the
maybe
place
either
by me was really bad. If you can,
either I've got a terrible palate or I just
No.
haven't.
I think when I was into them, I was in Rhode Island.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. My Hero Zero asks, have you developed any annoying gaming tics that you worry about playing games around other people?
I give everyone else my gaming tics, so I'm not worried about it at all.
That's really funny.
Myself and many friends can quote multiple League of Legends characters like to their death because the lines are cringy and the delivery is also cringy. Mm-hmm. Look up, see the buzzards circling, and then you're dead, baby. That's probably my most annoying trait, but I'm never gonna stop.
That's really good.
That's really funny.
I think I have, this is a, I think it's just like a games press phenomenon, but I fucking hate it when the dev is sitting next to you, watching you play
while
the game.
They watch you? Yeah, it's perverted. I mean, it really is. It does feel perverted.
Because it makes me do, like, the tick is that I behave in ways that I normally do not when I am playing video games. Right. Mm-hmm. And so like, I'm aware that I'm doing it, but I can't stop myself, and it falls apart. I don't know if that is considered a tick or if we're counting that, but like that is a thing that I notice that I'm like, oh boy, every single time the dev sits next to me while I'm playing their game, it's the first time I've ever played a video game before.
Yeah. I just lock in and get quiet, so I'm boring. Like, that's why I, honest to God, don't play a lot of games on stream, because I feel like I'm like decent at multitasking, and I feel like I could be a pretty engaging person, but if I'm playing a game, I'm just like, and I feel like actually giving some sort of commentary on what I'm doing is like the stupidest thing in the world. So I'm really bad at that. So it's not really a tick. It's just like a habit I've noticed that I get into. Lobik asking if you could have anyone on VGB's content as a guest, who would it be?
Anybody?
That's the question. Says anyone on VGB's content. Anyone.
We got to get someone who has money, who is going to give us some if we ask.
Okay, right. Okay. That's a good. Okay, good. This is a good direction for this question. Oprah.
That's good.
Oprah would be interesting.
That's a good get.
The thing is, there has to be some familiarity with games. You know what? This is going to sound insane, perhaps, but he wouldn't be bad. Post Malone could be fun.
Post Malone,
he genuinely likes games a lot. He's a huge MTG pervert. Him buying that damn Black Lotus was not performative somehow, which is crazy.
Which is crazy.
I'm gonna say something really insane. I don't think it's that out of the realm that Post Malone could be on the show.
Okay, no, he's been on some MTG shows.
He lives on my back. He lives in my backyard. I mean, he's very close to where I live. Yeah, no, chained up. I keep him back there. And I said, "You will get into country. You will get into country. That's what I want."
You made Rockstar. Now pivot.
Now pivot.
Yeah, you should ask. What's he gonna do? Say no?
What's he gonna do? Say no? I totally agree. A couple more. Funk asking, how much do you think the French regret wearing the uniform at the Jeffies? If you didn't see it, a lot of the people who made Clair Obscur wore the berets and the stripy shirt, and they just looked very French the whole time. They've been doing this at many, many, many different venues for the past year and change that this game has been out.
And it's still funny.
Every time.
I don't think they regretted My Hero Zero, because I don't think they've quite got that.
They don't have that bone.
They don't have that bone.
Yeah. I think some of the employees being forced to wear the costumes maybe regret being seen publicly.
Yeah. Yes.
It was when in the JW, I've also, like, I have a type 5 on the JW, but it doesn't matter, because actually this year it did get me shoot hot. But they came in after the show. They went to the official after party, and then they came in through the JW afterwards. But then, like, you could just see that it was them because they were in the outfits. So then it was like a weird procession where people were clapping at them as they were walking through the hotel lobby, which was embarrassing, I think, for everybody involved.
Yeah. That's pretty tough.
Yeah.
It's pretty tough to behold.
Tough to watch. There was a dog, though.
There was a dog. I did see the dog, and I was like, okay, the dog's kind of cute. It's a cute dog. It was like the platonic ideal of a dog in a French outfit. I had one. Okay. Last is one. Blackjack. Dear this old house, my bathroom had some serious water damage from the previous owner's faulty tub installation, as I found out when I stepped wrong and put my foot through the now rotten floorboards.
Fuck me.
Man. I've got some plywood boards down as a quick fix, but I'm going to need to hire someone to repair the floorboards and install new bathroom cabinets and a shower, since I'm not taking a chance on tub leaks. Never hired a contractor before. What should I know going in, and what questions should I ask? Also, on the cost of repairs, how fucked am I? Blackjack, I would say this, like, if you can take the time, and that's the big part, okay? If you can take the time, get multiple quotes from people on the job, okay? And then genuinely, like, what's the vibe of the people that you're talking to? Do they seem interested in fixing your problem, or do they seem interested in kind of getting you through a system as fast as possible?
Yeah. Also, you can probably just go ask a neighbor.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yes.
Well, I mean, I
yeah.
guess
Who do they use in your?
Yeah, but like,
who do they use?
I think that would be a great start to find a person to be like, hey, here's a thing that's happening at my house. Do you know? Or do you know anybody who does know? This does two things for you. One, you get to have a conversation with the people who live next to you.
Yep.
Two, why would they lie to you?
Right. Yep.
Like they have no incentive to lie to you about whether or not they think they're good. So that's good. Keep it, yeah. RE cost. Sorry, bud.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
That's tough.
About that.
That's tough.
I think there's a good chance you might get in touch with someone that is going to give you a good deal on something in order to kind of win your business in the future. That sometimes happens. But for the most part, those kind of repairs are quite expensive. So the plight of being a homeowner, Blackjack, it is hard. Genuinely.
Seems like a scam, except for the part where it accrues money forever and you don't have to do anything.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Think about how sexy your new shower is going to be, though.
Think about how sexy your new
Please,
shower is.
Christ, make sure you get a good shower head. Like, you have the opportunity now. They're going to have to rip all the shit out anyway. Mm-hmm. Get, like, a nice shower system. Like, don't... like the difference between a bad shower and a good shower is night and day. Everyone who encounters you will be so grateful if your shower doesn't suck ass.
Mm-hmm. 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 That is true. A good shower is it's really lovely. It's lovely. It's great. I have two more questions.
Okay.
And they're both Christmas themed. Blackjack Attack, is there a Christmas song that you actually really like and don't get tired of?
That one Kelly Clarkson song I like a lot. Whatever it's called.
Do they know it's Kelly Clarkson now?
That one is good,
so
though.
It's a different song. So, right, here's the imperative that is so important. Mariah Carey has multiple Christmas albums. You're only ever hearing one song. Kelly Clarkson has multiple Christmas albums. They play those whole fucking albums mixed in with other songs, so you kind of never get tired of hearing it. And also, she's one of the greatest singers. One of the best American singers ever. So, Kelly Clarkson, whatever that song is called. Underneath the Christmas Tree? Something like that.
Something like that.
Yeah, it is called Underneath the Christmas Tree. I mean, I think Last Christmas is a banger, obviously. Mm-hmm. White Christmas. That song goes crazy. Yeah. By Bon Crispy.
Christmas.
Bon Crispy.
Bon Crispy.
What else? Christmas Time is Here from Snoopers.
I was going to say, I think the entire Vince Guaraldi
trio, the Christmas album,
goes fucking crazy.
Oh, and then Christmas / Sarajevo. I've never said that word out loud in my life. Sarajevo, by Trans-Siberian Orchestra. That song goes crazy.
Okay.
Also.
Oh, the whole damn Nutcracker.
Yeah.
Are you
There-
telling
did
me
you
this
know-
entire Siberian Orchestra is trans? Why
It's
don't we
trans.
talk about
Every
that?
single one of them. Yeah, it's
They were
crazy.
so inclusive back in the day. We
They were
lost
so
something.
inclusive.
We lost something.
We lost.
There. I didn't know that. Wait. Yeah. Okay. I didn't know that Duke Ellington did the Nutcracker.
Oh.
Which is so exciting and delightful. I'm gonna listen to it later. But I had literally no idea until I saw an advertisement on a billboard. So they do work. Billboards do work.
They do work. They do work. Mine is Christmas Tree Farm by Taylor Swift. I'm just kidding. I can't even keep that going. Yeah, no, the Vince Guaraldi, I think that's the best stuff. I think they're always like, there's always like a White Christmas. There's always, what's the fucking Hawaiian Christmas? Malahuliki laka is a thing
banger.
to say. Oh, this one, yeah, I kind of like that. Yeah, I don't know. There are a few of them. I don't get tired of. One more question. Jason asking, what are your thoughts on Christmas decorations? Just a 3? Just a 3? Jesus Christ. Just a tree?
Just in time
Lights?
for the NBA playoffs, folks.
It's our new show, Just a 3. Just a tree, lights outside, inflatables?
I believe in tree. I believe in lights outside heavy. If you're going to do anything, you should do lights outside.
Yes.
Inflatables, I'm not I think if you have a huge yard, then like I think a couple could be good. But I'm not big on inflatables. I think that's more of a Halloween thing.
I agree.
Yeah.
I like those little like wire deers when they have like the fuzzy wire on them.
exactly.
Years, yeah, those are
And they light up too,
Yes.
Yeah.
I would prefer you do something legitimately pastoral. Like I would prefer that than which is so goofy because I don't feel the same way about Halloween. Like
I know.
I think you're
like,
so right, Lotus.
like maximalist Halloween. Is
Yes.
really
Halloween
fun.
should be the cheapest, biggest bullshit
Yes.
that
But
you
if you're
can
not-
get.
If you're not
every inch.
if you're not fucking understated and elegant at Christmas, you're a clown to me.
You're a clown.
You are
But
a fucking
I like a
clown.
couple funny ones. Like I like when people do like the like Santa's on the roof and like stuff kind of fell or something. Like that's a fun
that's
gag.
delightful.
Yeah.
But like I just
Like
you should
Santa
not
in the
have-
window with his cock out, like that kind of
Yeah,
thing. Like, I love
exactly.
that.
Yeah, that
Exactly.
kind of fun stuff. There's the classic one where the elf has been killed by the trunk lid.
I saw one of
car.
those.
Oh
I
yeah,
saw
the
one of
little
those-
arm hanging out.
I
Yeah.
saw one of those on the way to work the other
But that's
day, and I
also
was like,
that's the
okay.
Halloween one that I prefer. When you have like a bloody
Right.
like arm hanging out the trunk for Halloween.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the lights outside. I'm also like a big fan of the big fucking color lights. Just the old school.
Oh
like
yeah,
the
the candle shaped
big
ones.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I like those a lot.
You like incandescence.
Yes. I watched a Technology Connections video about them.
Oh, cool.
I don't like. Hey, his videos are better when he has a script. He started to
Yeah.
do that. He started
You know
to
what?
do this
Many
thing where
such cases.
Many such cases.
he started to do these like longer form. He's just talking ones.
No, those don't.
That's
go.
not
I-
it.
Hey, folks,
My
I know,
gospel?
I know from experience that doesn't really go that well. So,
My
yeah.
gospel, if you're not funny, don't try to be funny. Just
Yeah.
it's okay.
I mean, he's got some bangers, obviously, but like,
Yeah. But that's
it's getting rough.
long in the tooth. All right, folks. We've had fun talking about the TGAs. We'll be back again next week with a brand new episode. We have one, I believe. It's only one, I believe. Let me check one of the other regions real quick. Yes. One Canadian podcast reviewer has given us a review.
Wow.
2 days ago, this is D9000 who says, this podcast eats 5 stars. So glad I found the VGB's podcast. It's so fun listening to good friends talk and joke about video games. And as funny as this group is, they're equally intelligent and thoughtful. Plus, it's nice to learn new slang from young people. Well, D9000, you're welcome. This young person is giving you so much slang to use.
You're
in
so
your everyday
skibbity
life.
riz, D9000. Thanks for the review.
Thanks, Ohio.
Horrible.
Appreciate it.
No, that's an insult, John. We talked
Thanks.
about this.
You can't say
God,
that.
hey, D9000, you're so Ohio for that.
No, stop.
You're so Ohio.
You're being really mean.
Thanks, slime.
Thanks.
Turn it off.
All right. If you want to go over to vgbs.com/join, you can join the Hive. Give us money. That's the only way you can support us. We will have some cool stuff going up this month on the website itself. We have a brand new article from Stephen Scaife. It was a interview with the devs of Horses. It's a nice little period at the end of the sentence of the two podcasts in a row that we talked about it. I doubt we'll ever talk about that game again. Just thinking about it. We may not. But if you want to listen to that podcast and the one after that and then read that article, it's a nice 1, 2, 3 punch. I thought it was actually a very interesting interview. They talk about their influences. They're also a little bit more self-critical about what that game is than I think I expected them to be. Maybe they're responding to some of that early criticism, but maybe they just kind of always felt like this. Either way, it is an interesting interview, so thank you, Stephen, for trusting us with that. And yeah, go to vgbs.com/join. Join us. Do y'all have anything to plug?
I do now because I started a stupid thing.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, basically, I submitted a palette swap, which is from the hard drive folks, and I didn't get in. But I did discover a love of writing really stupid shit, which are fake video game related headlines. I decided to call it Geimu Chronicle, which is also stupid on purpose, I promise. GEIMU Chronicle. That's on Blue Sky and on the Instagram. And yeah.
Yay.
That is on the screen right now. I typed it as fast as I possibly fucking could.
That was pretty fast.
That was good.
Fast and accurate.
Fast and accurate. Go to gamechronicle.bsky.social. You can also find it over on Instagram, and it's very funny. I have seen a sneak preview of, I think, probably, 6 or 7 of those.
Yeah, you've seen a few. But
they're pretty good.
The next one I'm posting will be a surprise for you. I was tempted to ask you what you thought of it, but I wanted you to be surprised because I think it's very funny.
I love surprises. It is very good. Please go follow that account. It's awesome. I'm so glad Lotus decided to do that. I've got nothing really to plug. Thank you so much for listening. Once again, go to vgbs.com/join. Join the Hive. You can make our Christmas streams come true.
Yay, Christmas!
We'll be back.
Goodness.
We'll be back next week. Ho ho ho! And keep on buzzing.